You know, when you're governing in a state that is divided like mine was, I was a Democratic governor and I had a Republican-controlled Senate and a Democratic-controlled House. It drives you toward how government really ought to work in the first place, and that is bipartisanship. You have to reach across party lines. You have to find common ground with those who may think differently than you do, and that really is the way government is supposed to work. I think the people of this country right now are so frustrated because they look at Washington, D.C. and nothing is working because nobody will talk to each other. They're like a bunch of kids in the cafeteria having a food fight. And I think most people in the country would like for them to get back to being adults and talking to each other again. We showed in Kentucky how moving partisanship aside and getting people to remember that they were Kentuckians first and Democrats and Republicans second really make things work. And we got a lot done because of it. Young people, to me, are the future of this country, and that's more than a cliche. Young people are the ones that are going to have to bring this democracy back to where it needs to be. And by that, I mean being able to have conversations with each other, being able to understand and listen to people who may disagree with you, and do it without being disagreeable. That is really the essence of what democracy is all about, is bringing a bunch of diverse opinions together and being able to listen to each other and then finding common ground to help move our country forward. And I think that that's going to be shouldered a lot by younger people coming along and getting into the political scene, because right now things are so partisan and so gridlocked in many areas that it seems almost impossible to get anybody to work together and to do anything. So I think young people are going to play a real role. People Over Politics is the title to my book, and I titled it that for a reason. It's because when you put people first and politics second, that's when you get things done. And good government is good politics. So if you do the right thing, if you work with people, you make good things happen, it will help you politically. Well, I hope the future of politics is bright. It'll be interesting to watch as we move along, because right now it's broken. Our whole system of government is broken. The rank partisanship is slowly eroding our democracy. And you know, part of the message in my book, People Over Politics, is that it doesn't have to be that way. Because in Kentucky, I took a divided government, a Republican Senate, a Democratic House, and I pulled them together and made them remember that they were Kentuckians first and Democrats and Republicans second. And so we were able to move our state ahead and address many of the weaknesses that have been holding Kentucky back. And that is the future of politics, is cooperation, bipartisanship, nonpartisanship, and working together for the people first and your own self-interest second.